So now an early 3rd and 10
Hold
here
on,
on their
pal.
opening
I'm on
drive.
No.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to get this inside the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On play action, here's Williams sliding out of the pocket. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Off the bootleg, it's Williams. They'll roll him out right. He's got it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are on the board here first in the season opener. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy. Yard line. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in corner 1. Here's Milton now to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. To throw, it's Milton. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. From the gun, here's Swift. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Milton. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Throwing is Milton. And that is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's Milton. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is fielded at the 27. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. From the gun, here's Williams. Flushed out right. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
A pass complete to Odunze. They find some open field here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. He got 29 yards that time.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
To throw, Williams. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. To the air, Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a 2nd and 10. The slot man in motion right. Here's Williams. And he comes back with one complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. And that's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now Milton. And he's got this to Jefferson. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The sack cost them only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. To throw is Milton. That one out wide and intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Williams. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly. But, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a give, right side. Branch. A tackle made by Boye Mafe.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now inside the 25. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Tucker now to add the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Right back to him on first down. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 45 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And they will remain well behind.
Partner, this is certainly turning out to be one of those days. Here we are in the second half. They're being shut out. Offense is doing nothing. And you're just saying, please, come on, give us something here to your kicker. But even this is no good.
To about the 33-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
He's going to have the first down and then some. Touchdown, Chicago! CeeDee Lamb, 66 yards. And the Bears have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points in today's.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. But things just kind of continuing to unravel for them here in the second half. They take the shot downfield, but this defense once again up to the task.
Well, this is where you think about the old phrase, desperate times call for desperate measures, because they've got nothing on the scoreboard, and they're just trying to get something, anything to go their way. But in this case, they turn the ball over.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there. And
I heard something.
Second and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying
I heard something
whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
He ain't say nothing. I didn't hear you get in this.
Second and 3.
I didn't even know you was in here.
Back to throw. Williams. He's going to get that to Swift underneath, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown! A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it is 42-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
How much was it?
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Each? I mean, 15,
this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend.
And the LMG, yeah, that's not enough. Yeah, still not, yeah.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's good.
Each one get their own weapon.
He got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Donnie.
Looking to throw. Milton.
We'll get
And
that.
his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. Gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly
No, I'll be
can't.
shooting
And
tomorrow.
also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try
I said,
and
I know I'll be
obviously get the ball
shooting
to your own
tomorrow. I
guy.
got tomorrow.
But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them
Every
at all.
time I say
On
I
the
want
other
to shoot,
sideline,
something happens.
jubilation and laughter.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practice.
And they actually did. We didn't answer it, though. Hey, answered. They actually had one.
Trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. Down inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
I'll play your boys this
Roma
week, too.
Dunze, 29 yards. And the Bears
Phenom.
are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Let's see if he gonna be in my watching my stream as I play him. He gonna be
And
on
he returns
the
this
logic
to the
thing.
22. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particular. And my goodness, another interception.
Nah, I see some other video
And
with
they
some
will
dude.
score a pick
Yeah.
six for a Bears touchdown.
Yeah, I see.
What
I
has
was
been
like,
a
wait,
fantastic game for this
what's
defense
going on up
has
there?
been
I'm about to watch
rough for
the
this
other one right,
offense,
in a
and
little
certainly
bit
a
right
signal
now.
caller, Charles, that's
I
thrown
was
all
like,
these
yo,
interceptions. Another one there, and this one
crazy.
taken all the way back to the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
And some easy bumps.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this
The
next
dude they
drive
get-
underway. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any
So
points.
the dude that's getting jumped, he ain't had no boys around him. He ain't had
Isn't
nobody.
that the bottom line, partner? To put points
I'm
on the
sitting there
board.
watching.
So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 5th catch
Yep,
of the
yep.
afternoon, and that
Oh,
gives
you
him a
do
first
swung.
down.
You see the he didn't face him. All right, let me pull this pistol out. I was like,
Now
all
they'll
right.
throw here out of the gun. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Yeah.
And he'll work it across
Yeah.
midfield inside.
That's why I was like, oh yeah, he pulled that out
There and
quick.
another first
As
down.
soon,
Now this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see
he
for
not
quite
no,
some time. And
he
you
got to
have
be an
to think
adult,
at this
right? An
point, where
adult.
we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out
Oh,
of here.
okay, that
If
can't
this
be.
had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in
I'm
this
dead
one.
home.
But they
I
certainly
was
don't want to end
like,
it
uh-oh.
on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have
That's
a
it,
final
over with.
drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
They'll look to throw again. Looking for Gray and finding him once again. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
There on the stop was Leo Chanel.
Oh, it's
Second
worse at
down
Highland
and 8.
than it is at
Operating from the gun, Milton. And now here is another interception. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's
this
really
bad.
gone wrong.
Out.
I guess the catch-all is everything.
I see
Doesn't
stuff.
sound like real sharp analysis,
It was
but I don't
like
have
this.
much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Very true.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Parents don't discipline their kids.
Third down and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll work his way forward up to the 22. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop it with authority. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss,
She thought
it
old girl
already
was going to be
stings
like,
a
oh,
little
no,
for a
okay.
while, but everyone...
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they
The
have
old
the
girl
football and will
was
take over at the 24-yard
like,
line.
okay, let's...
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
They run out of the gun with Swift. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Oh, man.
75 yards on the ground here for Swift, and he's got a first down as well. Here's a toss play right to Swift.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout.